My CEO wife, after regaining her sight, the first thing she did was demand a divorce from me. Everyone thought she was heartless and ungrateful. After all, during our 3 years of marriage, I took meticulous care of her. Even her eyes were cured because I risked my life to find a cure. Yet now, facing her cold indifference, I don't feel any sadness in my heart. Instead, I feel more guilt. In the living room, Xia Xining looked at me and continued, Fang Yuan, for the 3 years I was blind. Your care for me, I'm very grateful. But our marriage is based on a contract. You became my husband, helping me fend off gossip. And I resolved the financial issues for your adoptive parents' corporation. Now that Lu Yin is back, I want to get back together with him. I'm sorry. After the divorce, this house will be yours, and I'll give you an additional 50 million in alimony. After she finished speaking, Xia Xining didn't dare to look at me anymore. But my reaction was unexpectedly calm. I agree. Xia Xining stared at me, stunned. There was no crazed screaming as she had imagined. No furious roaring, only my smile. You don't need to feel guilty. Xia Xining looked at me and said, our marriage was just a contract. I knew from the beginning that your heart belonged to someone else. You saved my adoptive parents' corporation, and I'm very grateful. Let's just end it as the contract states. It'll take what's rightfully mine. I handed the peeled apple in my hand to Xia Xining. Do you want an apple? For some reason, seeing me so calm, Xia Xining suddenly felt an emptiness in her heart. Our marriage contract is for 5 years. After 5 years, when the turmoil settles down, you and I would divorce. Although it's only been 3 years, you're the one in charge. You have the right to decide everything. I have no right to object. Doi, with a complicated expression, Xia Xining took the apple from my hand. In that moment, she felt my love suddenly disappear. You'll find some time to move out. I won't cause any trouble for you too. You don't need to give me the house. Just as the contract says, giving me 10 million is enough. When I returned to my room, I finally let out a sigh of relief. The moment I saw Xia Xining regain her sight, I had already anticipated today's outcome. Married for 3 years, I knew better than anyone how much Xia Xining longed for her white moonlight. She even called his name in her dreams. The moment Lu Yin called and she heard his voice, no matter how much I had given, I was destined to be a complete loser. Going to my desk, I opened the drawer and took out a photo of us together from inside. The girl in the photo was a 9/10 match for Xia Xining. Anyone who didn't know would think they were twin sisters. I'm sorry. All these years, I've always seen Xia Xining as a substitute for you. I know it's not fair to Xia Xining. She is clearly the savior of my family. Therefore, I did my utmost to treat Xia Xining well. Now that the contract is over, I finally don't have to endure this guilt anymore. It's just that I really miss you. Where on earth are you? I hugged the photo frame to my chest, trying to suppress the heart-wrenching pain. Suddenly, there was a knock on the door. I hurriedly hid the photo in the drawer. In 3 years of marriage, this was the first time Xia Xining had knocked on my door. She had never come to my room and had warned me many times not to have any fanciful dreams. Even if she were to be defiled by an animal, she would never let me touch even a little bit of her. In her heart, from beginning to end, there was only her white moonlight.